everyone, an inspired entrepreneur. Laura Schwint here. I hope everyone's having a great evening, and I am here to talk to you tonight about how 24 cents a day can transform your life or your business. And so what I am talking about tonight is a little bit unrelated to business, but I'm going to tie it in. So if you hold on till the very end, I will tie it into your business. And I'll keep it short and sweet and simple so that you don't have to wait too long. But a little background about me. In 2011-ish, I read a book by a guy named Scott Jurek. He's an ultra runner. And so he runs major distances and has done so very successfully throughout his life. And he wrote a book called Eat and Run, and it kind of chronicled his upbringing and his transformation of his diet. And he was brought up in the Midwest, Duluth to be exact, and grew up on a traditional meat and potatoes type diet. And he was a big Nordic skier and runner. And he noticed that when he ate more vegetables and fruits and less meat and potatoes and that type of thing, he recovered quicker from his workouts and felt better. And so he decided to sort of experiment with this, and he ended up going vegetarian and then vegan, and noticed a huge transformation in how he recovered from really hard workouts and how he was able to perform. So I read this book, and in that time I was training for the Minneapolis Marathon. In that marathon, I was hoping to qualify for the Boston Marathon. So I read this book and I thought, well, if it's helping him running these ultra distances, maybe it can help me. So I decided to try it for 30 days. And I noticed a huge difference. I felt better. I recovered better. My muscles, my joints, everything felt better. So I was sold. And in 2011, invested in I have a problem. Vitamix blender. And so this is my Vitamix blender that I got in 2011. And I have honestly used this blender every single day, at least once, oftentimes twice. Every single day I make a smoothie for myself and my entire family. So I fill this up in the morning and it makes a smoothie for my entire family in the mornings. And a lot of times I make it or use it to make something for dinner as well. So I make a great vegan cheese sauce. I make a lot of different sauces, a great hummus, a lot of different things, a tomato sauce for spaghetti, all sorts of things like that. But needless to say, when I first purchased my Vitamix, this little guy cost $700. And it was, wow, it was hard to wrap my head around spending $700 on a blender. But I extrapolated that over the years and using it every day, just once. Right now, that comes out to 24 cents a day for my blender. And it has transformed our health. It has transformed my life. And so I look at that, back then that $700 was a lot of money, but now you look at it and 24 cents a day, who doesn't have a quarter a day to spend on their good health? And so how I'm going to tie that into your business, and which is what you're waiting for, is that a lot of times in business, we need to invest in things, whether it be coaching or training or a course or a software or a tool, membership, whatever it may be. And at the time, that feels pretty scary and sometimes like a big investment or a lot. But if you jump ahead 5 years and look back and see how that helped you, and it can be like a huge help, and sometimes those purchases can also be maybe a mistake that you learned from that changed your course on things. They're always valuable. And if you extrapolate that out, it ends up becoming worth it always. Anytime you can invest in yourself and invest in your business, it becomes worth it. So I encourage you, when you're looking at things, obviously, we have budgets and we have to be conscious of that, but always look at those things. And especially if it's something that's true to your heart that keeps kind of gnawing at you and you thinking, I keep seeing this, I keep wanting to do this, you should probably just do it because it's going to increase your, or it's going to advance your business, and it's in the long run going to extrapolate out to maybe just 24 cents a day. So um, a roundabout way of talking about investing in yourself. I hope that was helpful. And if you're thinking of a Vitamix, I highly, 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 highly recommend it. So everyone have a great night. Cheers.